struggling to find deer around here, so we're gonna head out west and try to chase some muleys for a few days. It's December 21st, so really late, but never know. We're gonna see if we can get on some. Holy crap, we're little deer. Oh my god!
We were on our way out there. We pulled over to look at all these deer. And there's a good one out here.
Oh yeah, I want him too.
I don't know what he's doing.
Here he comes. He's getting a lot closer. He might start ramming you, Dad. There he goes.
A little pit stop here. Actually a pretty cool clip right there. We were on our way again, got away with a warning, so.
He was a cool guy. Yeah. We just got to North Platte. We're gonna meet up with Jackson and Gage here and get something to eat quick, and then we got about an hour left, so make our way out there and get some sleep, get up in the morning.
You were taking photos of me in Kentucky. Bring 'em up, hey. Bring 'em up,
Finally made it.
VIP, heard the nightlife, lost life, what I need. Most feds in the state wanna see back me.
Made it to the crib. I'm gonna be chasing these guys in a few hours, so gotta get some sleep.
Let's get it.
It's found on Middle Earth. Because these are like the exact genetics. I'm gonna say he's like 10 inches bigger than this one. 15. Bigger than this one. It's like he's like heavier, thicker.
Those are the one, is that the one that your dad's? It's December 22nd. We're gonna take off here pretty soon and go see if I can boss up a buck and put a stalk on it or make other plans. Should be able to see a few deer out there, but who knows. Yeah. It's a group.
What's that for? Yeah, lay them down right there. I'll check it. Keep looking.
Yeah, there's another one. That's a doe. I'm gonna look into the spotter quick.
Looks like we need to be rolling, boys.
I'm looking at the deer in Johnny scope.
Trying to get at least one time down.
We just spotted up a nice whitetail. He's big enough to go after with a bow, so we go see if we can put a stalk on him. Or
Yeah.
it was in grass. It was in grass above my feet. I couldn't even see my feet, and I stepped on it and it rolled up on top of my foot. All busted up.
A little broke off, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, if I wouldn't have stepped on it, I would have had no idea.
Throw the bat.
Where'd this thing go?
We don't know.
The buck that we're after disappeared. We're thinking that he might be in this bowl right down in here, so we're gonna go check that out and see if he's bedded in that. There's a pretty good chance that he's in there, but the chances of getting in there without us spooking him is pretty slim. Yeah.
This buck disappeared on us. We don't know where he went, so we're gonna go back to the pickup and go see if we can find another one to shoot.
We spotted up some deer over this hill, and that road over there, we're gonna peek over this hill with a spotting scope and see if there's any bucks with them. If there is, we're gonna try to make a move on them. So far we see some doe, but there's more bedded, so hopefully there's a buck with them. Spotted them up, and turns out it's 11 doe, no bucks. So clearly the bucks are not with the does right now, because we just saw another group of 8 does with no bucks. So we gotta start finding the bucks. Seeing a lot of deer though, so that's a good sign.
Oh, buck, isn't it? It looks like a buck when he got up. Definitely a buck. Yeah, that's a buck.
Last one?
Yeah, he just got up.
Open the back window. I'm not going to see through that. Back window.
The buck right there. I'm filming him right now. What do you think we should do?
Probably go walk to the cemetery, see if we can push one out. Then.
What do you think we should do?
Or walk the public ground.
Rope them up. We can do both. We're gonna kill something though. We might just shoot a spike. I'm getting sick of this. I've seen so many does and no bucks, except for that one. Oh, it's just a pivot tire, never mind. Let's go again.
I still see that coyote.
Yep, the coyote's going across that field now. See him out there?
I'm filming it right now.
Cornfield?
I'm right on him.
See him, Jackson? Clear over there in that hill. See that coyote going across that hill there? See him? See where that dark thing is down at the bottom? Mm-hmm. He's up and to the left a little bit. Out in that cornfield now. Yep, he's heading.
I see him.
He's heading west down to that valley there.
We just got back to the bunkhouse here. We're gonna eat some lunch, shoot some bows, make sure we're dialed for tonight, go make a plan, then go back out. So we're gonna get some reps in here and make sure we're dialed. We went out this morning and spotted up a lot of deer. We drove past some good spots and saw some heavy trails where they're coming from the south. So hopefully we can get an eye on one tonight. I'm going to sit on a ridge and try to spot them up for these two, so hopefully they get a shot.
We're seeing a lot of deer, so hopefully something happens tonight.
Second to that. You want a nice little shot of me walking away?
I got it.
Okay. Not ideal right now.
Get walking.
I think you go just a little bump right up there. Yeah, right up there. Right between the high spot between see the tree? Yep. That high spot right straight in between there. And sit behind them two beads. You can see that way a little bit, and you can see this way. Okay. Good luck.
Yep. Good luck.
All right, buddy.
See ya.
You got everything ready?
Yeah. Well, I'm all set up here. I'm set up on a pretty heavy trail, and we got about an hour and 15 minutes till dark, so I got a tank right behind me. Hopefully they'll come and hit this tank and then work their way out to the fields through this pivot corner here. So they've been using it a lot. There's a lot of tracks and rubs and stuff, so hopefully we can get it done.
Okay, so change of plans. Forgot to mention that I decided to sit by the stock tank, and because the guy that lets us hunt, he had his recurve, and there was an absolute giant 4x4 that came by and he missed it. So hopefully that guy comes back. Blake and Max are still going to sit at the killing corner, and up on a ridge, and hopefully they get something. Maybe we can triple up. We'll see. Let's hope so.
They just dropped me off at my spot. I'm sitting on this big ridge in between two fields. We got corn over here and then rye drilled on this side. The deer usually come in here at night, so I'm hoping they work through here tonight, and hopefully I can get on some, but should be a good night. We got some cold fronts moving in tomorrow, so hopefully they want to come eat tonight. Well, I spotted up some deer kind of coming towards me. The only problem is they're about 3 miles away, so they aren't going to make it, but hopefully some other ones pop out of nowhere here and start coming towards me, so they started moving. It got a little bit colder and they got on their feet, so that's a good sign. New development. I took a little bit of barbed wire, I stuck it in the board, so now I can see a little crack of what's coming, and when they start coming, I just do that, and I close my little window. We aren't seeing much here. The other guys are seeing some bedded on the side hill over here, and those ones just got up and they're headed right towards Max. But other than that, we're not seeing any deer. Got about a half hour left here, so hopefully something will start moving, but not looking good right now. I think the movement's gonna be pretty late tonight, but hopefully tomorrow morning we can get on some. So that's the update for now. Hopefully we can get on more deer though. Well, it just got really interesting. I had about probably 20 does on the neighbors over here, and they all started running, and a big boy came over the hill. They were coming right at me. I knew they weren't going to make it before it got dark. Then he turned them and they started heading straight south, so I'm still watching them. I can't really tell exactly how big he is, and I couldn't get any footage of him, but he was pretty big. Definitely a shooter, so we saw a lot of deer tonight. Blake got on a big whitetail, I'm pretty sure, so see how the rest of the night goes. I just spotted a pretty decent whitetail working behind me, so I took off to a spot we call the big tree and got over there. But by the time I got over there, he was already on the field, so I tried sneaking up there while he was eating, but he saw me and took off running. So it's getting dark. They're gonna come pick me up, then we're gonna head back to camp and eat some supper, get some sleep, and head hard again in the morning. So hopefully we can get some tomorrow. We're struggling pretty bad right now, but at least we're seeing deer. Could be worse. So see you in the morning.
It's morning number 2 here. We're making our way out to the fields. All the deer were making their way towards the fields, so hopefully they're out there feeding and we can make a move on them.
7:34, we got a few minutes till shooting light. We're gonna wait a little bit here, and we're gonna go see if we can get one.
You guys never saw those does? Like, move the camera. We're getting desperate, so there's a tree line up here that there's a lot of tracks going to, so we're gonna go walk it out, see if anything comes out of there, if we can sneak up on anything in there. So, catch you on the backside.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. We knew the second we got out of the pickup it was gonna start dumping.
I'm gonna set at 50.
Huh?
I'm gonna set at 50.
Mine's still 20, 30, 40.
50 and 61.
Oh, okay. Let's see what we can do. Oh god, it's gonna be cold.
We just walked out this tree line and we didn't see anything in there. Lots of turkey sign and there's deer sign, but nothing in there. I think they went back to the hills to bed, so we might go back there next and see if we can glass something up to put a stock on something, or go check out the hog barn like we did yesterday. Saw a lot of doe, but no bucks with them deer, so hopefully we can find something here soon.
Just saw a big group, but had some big bucks in it, but they were on the neighbors. So we're gonna go try another spot that we've seen some good ones, and after we get something to eat, See what happens. He's all about that. There they are.
Pete, what do we got going on here?
Oh, we spotted up a group. Has a shooter in it. We got them basically surrounded with ground that we can hunt, but they're not wanting to really go anywhere. So hopefully they don't just hunker down there. They're starting to work towards some of the properties, but I don't know if they're gonna make it. We spotted up a big group, and we sent Gage and Blake up on the hill to go see if there's a buck with them. And there's a decent buck, so Gage and I are grabbing our bows. We're gonna go around this hill, make a move on a hole facing the opposite direction. So we got it good here. Got a good, perfect spot.
So we spotted up these deer a while ago, and they were feeding to the north at first. So we sent Max and Gage to go stalk them, and Jackson went north with a muzzleloader. And they started feeding to the south up this valley. So Max and Gage went down there with their bows, snuck up on this hill. They got up there, and the deer started walking right towards them. The buck started fighting and pushing the doe back to the north. Now they all bedded right where we first saw them, so we don't know when they're gonna get up to feed or whatever, but Max and Gage are closing 100 to 150 yards right now on them, so they're all bedded looking away. Trying to get in there and get a shot. Hopefully this works.
Well, we found the deer, and so far we can see 3 doe. They're bedded in the corn about 100 yards away, and the buck's got to be behind them somewhere. There's a lot more doe to come, and I'm not sure if they're all bedded, but at least 3 of them are. So we're just gonna sit back and see what they do. I'm not sure if they're gonna come around this bend in front of us or not, but I kind of hope they do, because that set us up perfectly.
Snuck up there. They're still at 100 yards. I think they're just gonna wait it out until dark here, until they get up to feed. Probably the smartest decision. That way they don't push them. They have to be within 150 yards of them right now. So hopefully we can get this done. It's 3:40 right now. So usually gets dark around 5:30. So might have a little wait on us here, but whatever you gotta do to kill a big mealy, I guess. hopefully we can get this done. The doe got up and walked up to like 50 to 75 yards from those guys. I don't know if she winded them, saw them or whatever, but they all took off. They went on to some public, so we can go after them again. So we're going to go regroup and try to get on them again here.
All the deer were bedded right in front of Gage and I, and they got up, and we could see the ones at about 100 yards, but we didn't know that the closest ones were about 20. And the doe stood up. We could just see her ears in front of us in the hill. And that was actually a buck with her. So pretty soon we could hear two blows, and so then we could see them all running away. And I came up, I went back and drew on him. He was at like 100, but he didn't stay there long enough, and I didn't really feel comfortable with that shot anyway. So then they ran off. We tried to get on him again. The closest they got to were like 118, and now they're out in the field taunting us. There they go.
Those deer that we just spooked that we were stalking, they ran about a mile. We drove around the whole section, double section, and we came up on this public and we ran as fast as we could to the top of the hill. But obviously we weren't fast enough because they are over
about
there
a mile
now.
ahead of us.
They got about a half mile on us. So we're just got a little workout in.
So that just goes to show, you know, they're a little bit faster than we are. I run up hills and stuff. I thought that was fast.
So the original plan was to stay here tonight and hunt tomorrow morning, but we got some bad weather rolling in. It looks like blizzards and some slush, so we're gonna pack up and head out right now. It's only like 6 o'clock, so we'll make it home at a reasonable time. Got about 4.5 hours on the road, so see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.